Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube page, and here's how we're going to learn how to make crab sauce today. Real quick, 5 minutes. Okay, I prepared everything already. The garlic, the black pepper, crushed red pepper, and salt. Okay, if you guys can see that. And over here, we have the crabs. First thing in is the garlic, of course. And just to let you guys know, there's olive oil in there as well. We put about, just coat the bottom of your pan with oil, and take your minced up garlic, throw that in there. I already preheated the oil, so we want to kind of speed this up a little bit. So, go. My hands are clean, and that's that. So we're going to saute this. We're going to cook this one up a little, kick this one up a little bit. This light? No. Okay. Stand by. Alright, that was the wrong burner. Sorry guys. Technical difficulties. Alright. So the garlic is sauteing in the oil over here. And the reason why we're sauteing is because we want the flavor from the garlic to secrete from the garlic itself and go into the oil, which would then in turn flavor the sauce. So, that's that. So, what we have is the 4 ingredients as far as spices are concerned. Is your garlic, your black pepper, your salt. I like to use sea salt. To me, it just tastes better. And the crushed red pepper. So while this is sauteing, turn this up just a little bit more. Put that up. Okay, this one's browning already. So what we're going to do, we're going to give this a shake. Just to swish that garlic around. And today I'm using the larger can of tomatoes, so I didn't have to open 2 dozen smaller cans. Thanks to my friend Mike at the deli in East Haven, Connecticut, tipped me off to the 7-Eleven sauce after I had already bought the red pack. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 1 each of the red pack in each pan, and then we're going to split the difference on the 7-Eleven. All right, here we go. Hopefully I don't get burned. Woo. All right. So now we're going to turn this down because we don't want it to burn the sauce. So that's doing there. And this is doing just fine here. And that's actually ready for the sauce as well. So we're going to pour this other can of sauce in here. And not too many onions, Paul. I didn't put too many onions. I put 1 onion. All right, and just so you know, the garlic I sliced with a razor blade, so it's paper thin. So when you put it in the oil, it just solidifies. No, I'm kidding. I diced it up. All right, minced it up. Excuse me. So now we're gonna put the 7-Eleven in. Half of that. Half in here. We're gonna rinse these cans because the sauce is pretty thick. With the puree, it's very thick. So we want to even it out. We want it to get a little bit almost on the watery side because the crabs will suck up the sauce. So you want to be conscious of that, because if you leave the crabs in there with an already thick sauce, when you go to when you go to cook it and serve it, and the crabs are in there, they're going to drink up the liquid, the watery juices from it, and they're going to make it very, very thick, where it would almost become like a paste. We don't want that. So, okay, so we're stirring this up in here. I'm going to get this going because it leaves a lot in there. It's very thick, so you absolutely want to have to. You're absolutely going to have to put water in here. Right here, it's bubbling up. Okay. So once we throw all this cleaned out pans in here, and we watered down this sauce a little bit. We're gonna put the rest of the spices in, which is the hot pepper, the salt, and the black pepper. And that's really all there is to it. Some people like to saute the crabs first, but when you're making this much crab sauce, you can just throw them right in. More, really, really thick. So I'm gonna stir it up because to make it all blend in together nicely. I got a little sauce in the wall. And tell my wife to get it all cleaned up before she sees it. Actually, she's behind the camera, so she already saw it. So we're gonna thin this out. Okay. We're gonna grab the rest of the spices. This here, first of all, the minced garlic that I put in was probably about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic in each pan. It was about, what do you say, about 8 to 10 cloves minced up. Pretty small, you saw. So we're gonna put the salt in here now. You don't really need too much salt because the crabs already have a salt flavor from them because they're from the salt water, obviously. So a little bit of black pepper, about a half a teaspoon in each. We probably got 2 gallons of sauce in each pan. Crushed red pepper. Oh, and don't tell my family how much garlic I put in here, or else they'll get really mad at me. They know I love garlic. Love, love, love garlic. I was getting a cold the other day, and I roasted a few garlic cloves. Okay, I roasted about 12 garlic cloves, and I ate them within 5 minutes after I consumed the cloves. First of all, you got to broil them, or rather bake them in the oven if you're interested, because it will make your sore throat go away. I guarantee it. Get the cloves, put them in the aluminum foil after they're all cleaned and peeled. Put olive oil in there, a little salt and pepper, close it up, make it nice and tight so it steams itself in there. Take it out, spread it on some bread, or I ate it raw because that's just me. And within 5 minutes, if you consume enough of it, gone, your sore throat will be gone. Okay, so we got all our spices in, and so we're gonna stir this up a little bit. This looks great. Perfect. Make sure it didn't burn. You want to check the bottom, make sure it didn't burn. If it did, then just scrape it off with a spoon because you don't want it to continue to have that hot spot. Okay guys, so now we're going to add the crabs. Look at these crabs, are beautiful. Poof, real nice. Look at this baby. Look at that monster, huh? Look at that. Nice big blue crabs. Put that one in there. So, a few more. I got about probably, to really flavor the crab sauce nice, I'm putting in, well, I don't want the small pieces in there. I'm putting in about, I think 8 crabs, 7 in one and 8 in the other. Approximately. Yeah. This one's a good size, I'll throw it in. So, here's the other ones. Put them all in. And guys, I mean, it's really, really simple. Really simple to make. You want to wow your family and your friends? Feed them crab sauce. Okay. Submerge the crabs into the sauce. Now, the consistency has to be like, almost like a pudding. You want the consistency. You don't want it too watery, as I put more water in. But you don't want it too thick. So, okay. This was the one that was a little on the thicker side. But I'll put a little in there too. Right? Why not? Okay. Get these out of the frame. This over here. So that's it. That's pretty much all there is to it. You don't want to put any oregano or any of that stuff in here because you want the essence of the crabs themselves. You want that flavor in the sauce. You don't want any outside interference. Do you understand? When this gets done and finished, you're gonna cook it. If it's actually gonna come to a boil, bring it to a boil. And once you bring it to a boil, keep stirring it and check it frequently. Because if you don't, it will burn. You don't want that. Then it's ruined. So don't even put the covers on them while you're doing this, because you want to be able to keep a visual on this so it doesn't start to stick and burn. And when it bubbles, you definitely want to keep a stir on it. Okay, so bring it to a boil, not a bubbling boil like you're bubbling water, but just a boil where it starts bubbling a little bit. Then cut it down to simmer and let it cook for about 2 hours. And after that, cool it down, put it in the refrigerator. Some people pull the crabs out. I'm not going to pull the crabs out. I put enough of water in there so it's not going to be too thick. So I'm just going to put it in the refrigerator. Come Christmas Eve day, I'll take it back out. I'll cook it for another hour or so. And then Christmas Eve, we have 4 gallons of crab sauce. And it's delicious, absolutely delicious. If you guys want to come over here and take a look, you can look at the crab sauce, look how nice it looks. And we can't smell it yet, but it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be delicious. And it's an Italian tradition. How many minutes do we have? 20 minutes? Hold on, guys. Pardon me. Okay, so we're at 11 minutes. So that's basically about it, guys. There's your crab sauce. Actually, I'm going to cover it. If you want to cover it, just make sure that you take the lid off and check it like every 2 minutes. All right? And that is it. And that is how you make crab sauce. I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year and a very wonderful and amazing Christmas Eve with you and your families. And I hope that you make this crab sauce and you enjoy it and your family enjoys it and you can wow them. All right? Best crab sauce I make on the face of this planet. All right? This right here, forget about it. It's fantastic. Have a great New Year's and Merry Christmas, guys. Enjoy your crab sauce. Are you guys in there? Hey, is anybody home? Listen, guys, next week, I got a surprise for everybody. You know what we're going to be making? We're going to be making a goulash sauteing. You know what that is? If you know what that is, you're probably cracking up. If you don't, then forget about it. Doesn't matter. So next week, we're actually going to be making lobster bisque. So make sure you join us. Make sure you tune in. And if you want to eat good, you stick with me. Okay? You stick with me, and you'll never go hungry, ever. All right? Tune in next week for the lobster bisque, and have a good night, and stut the ball, huh?